Good morning, girls. We are starting with the revision of summary of direct indirect. Let's start with number 1. Number 1 is who is speaking. Number 2, how is speaking. Number 3, replace inverted commas by the word that. Number 4, first person changes into third person. Number 5, verb changes into past tense. Number 6, past tense changes into past perfect tense by adding had. We have done till rule number 9b, and this is very important whenever we are doing a new rule, so there is no harm revising the summary of direct indirect so we don't make any mistake. Today we are starting with direct indirect rule number 10, that is considered as future tense. Here we have few words which needs to be changed when we change the direct sentence into indirect. Number 1 is will. It will change into would. Shall into would. Can into could. May into might. You might be saying that when will is changing into would, so shall should be changed into should. But I will tell you that why can't we change this shall into should. Let's see the example. He said they will not visit us tonight. So who is speaking? He. How? It's a simple statement. So said remains same. He said. Number 3, we will remove the inverted commas and add that. So he said that. First person changes into third person. So how will we change it? He said that they, because there is no first person in the sentence. We are already talking about a second person in this sentence, and that is they. So he said that they. Now the basic change is that here is a future tense, that is will. It has to be changed into would. He said that they would not visit us. The question was saying us. Us has to be changed into them. He said that they would not visit them that day. You might remember rule number 7, time changes into past. We have tonight. It's a time. It has to be changed into past. So tonight becomes that night. Number 2 is Sarah said, I shall never do such a thing. Who is speaking? Sarah. How? It's a simple statement. So said remains same. Sarah said. Number 3, we will remove the inverted commas and add that. Sarah said that. First person changes into third person. First person is I. Third person is Sarah, which means she. Sarah said that she. Now we have shall here. And you know that we always use shall with I and we. With other pronouns, we use will. So how come when the first person changes into third person, it remains shall? It cannot be. So with third person, we write will, which means shall has to be changed into would. Sarah said that she would never do such a thing. Number 3 is the mechanic said, I can repair this car in half an hour. Who is saying? The mechanic. How? Statement. So the mechanic said. Number 3, remove the inverted commas and add that. The mechanic said that. First person, I. Third person, the mechanic. So he. The mechanic said that he can becomes could. Repair this. You remember rule number 8 when we talked about distance? These become those, here becomes there, this becomes that. So he could repair that car in half an hour. Number 4, we shall be back in 5 minutes, they said. So who is saying? They. How? A simple statement. They said, inverted commas should be removed by the word that. They said that we, first person plural, changes into second person. They said that they. Now again I am telling you that shall is always used with I and we. So here in indirect sentence, the first person changes into third person. So we never use shall with second or third person. They said that they would be back in 5 minutes. Number 5 is Ali said, my friend will wait for me. Who is speaking? Ali is speaking. How? Said. Number 3, inverted commas should be removed by the word that. So Ali said that. First person, my friend. Third person, who? Ali. Ali said that his friend would wait for them. Now these were the model sentences and the lesson. So I have prepared a homework for you, which are 5 sentences to practice. Number 1, they said, we shall never make a promise we cannot fulfill. Number 2, he said, I shall explain this to you only if you listen to me with patience. Number 3, he said, I hope you will not repeat this mistake. Number 4, she said, I shall finish my work on time. Number 5, the students said, we shall plan a trip to Murray. So students, please do your work in the neat copies and then send it to me for checking. Thank you so much.